Everybody should have their math journal out. Okay, I want you to do a body check. Make sure you're sitting straight up. Your eyes are on me. Your notebook is out. You should also have your pencil out. Frankie, I need your eyes on me. Balkus, I need your eyes on me. Good, good. Okay. So yesterday we started talking about addition and subtraction and how we can break down numbers to be able to make it easier to add them, right?
Yeah, we did this page.
So today we're going to do things a little bit backwards. We're going to look at a number line. And from there we are going to figure out what that equation is actually going to say. So for example, I have on the board a number line. My first number is 124. Okay, that's my first number that I would start with on my equation, 124. I want you just to watch for right now. I'm going to give you a problem to work on in a moment. I need your eyes up here. So if I start with 124, am I adding or subtracting if my number line is going this way? I am adding. Yes, very good. What am I adding to 124? Raise your hand. What am I adding to 124? Jazz?
The 72.
Very good. My second number, which is 72. So I'm going to say plus 72 equals
Question mark.
Equals question mark. We haven't solved, right? But we were able to, hold on. We were able to take this number line and put it into equation form. David? Look up here. You see how we had 124 plus 72. Okay?
That equals 1.
Let's practice. Write this number line in your journal. Okay?
2 plus 4 is 6.
Okay, I want your voice off. Voice off. So you should have this in your journal so far.
We do that.
Thank you. You're completely finished already?
No,
Okay,
but the ones that we're using these are.
awesome. Jazz, can you go ahead and take those one by one and
I
plug them
will.
in?
I just wrote 3 something.
Okay, I have 374 over here. Okay, I want you to write what is your equation? It's gonna look like this. What goes where? I want you to solve that problem. What is that number line in equation form? What is that number line in equation form? I'll give you 2 minutes to be able to work through it. Okay, so David, I want you to look up here real quick. So on this number line, for example, I started with 124. That was my first number. Okay. I see over here that we added 72, so we add 72. I gave you the sentence stem. Okay, based off of this number line, what number would you start with?
Done.
Okay, once you're finished, just put your pencil down, put your thumb up so you can come around and check it. Perfect. Perfect, Rachel. Excellent job. And solve. Okay, go ahead. You gotta hit solve. You gotta write it in equation form. Very good. If you wanna try and solve, if you get the equation down and you wanna try to solve it, go ahead and solve.
I'm trying to solve.
Turn your notebook,
easy.
Wesley, your voice needs to be on. Right here. taking this number line and you're putting it in an equation form. Just like we put this number line in equation form, we're gonna do the same thing, but with different numbers. So if you need a reference, look at the example we just did together. Perfect, great job, David. I want you to try and solve it. Good job, Roxy, you're using good strategies. Good, your equation's good. Check your solve. Check your solve, not quite. Very good. Forgot your equal sign. Yep. Good job, David. Good job. You just had it backwards. So you see how we started with, this was our first number. So the first number's going to go here.
I did.
So you just had it backwards.
Oh.
It will still equal the same thing, but when we're looking at a number line, this is saying this is our first number. The first number on our number line is always our first number in our equation. All right, guys, so we take our very first number on the number line and we put it into our first slot on the equation, 374. How much did we add to 374? Roxy, Wesley, raise your hand. Roxy?
100.
Close. We say that 116. We always say those last two together. Try it again, Roxy. 116. Very good.
Yeah, that's why I'm supposed to. And can I do the equal? Can I do the equal? Right?
Okay, guys. A reminder. Show me that you want to participate by raising your hand. I will not call on you if you're shouting out answers or talking out of time. Okay? Now, yesterday, we worked on decomposing this number to be able to add it easily to this, right? And so how would I decompose 116? Jazz?
By taking the thing and putting thousands on the bottom and circling.
Okay. Do we have thousands in this?
No.
No, we have ones, tens, hundreds. So how many hundreds would I have?
1.
Okay. How many tens would I have?
1.
How many ones would I have?
6.
6. Okay. Okay. So if I was to create a new number line with this so that I could easily add it, I would start exactly the same. Okay, my first number is 374. Let me write that bigger so it's easier to see. And then I'm going to start with my largest denomination first. Or I could start opposite. If I know that 4 plus 6 is what? Yeah, Ashley, go ahead, say it, girl. 4 plus 6 is?
10.
Wait, let Ashley do it. 4 plus 6 is? 10. So I can already, if I want to start with the 6, I can add that to here. But, so what would my new number be?
I know.
You show me by raising your hand. David?
480.
Okay, not quite. We're just adding 6 to 374. Wesley?
480.
400, no. Okay, close.
Okay.
If we're just adding 6, it would be 380, right? Let's go down. So we've done our ones column. Let's do our tens column. So we add 10. I need everybody's eyes up here for a second. Okay, if we add 10 to 380, what do we get? Raise your hand. Ruben?
390.
Yeah. So we get 390. Okay. We've done our tens. What else do we add to it? Balkus? We've done our ones, we've done our tens. What column do we need to do now? Our thousands. Do we have a thousands column? We have our Hundreds column, very good. How many hundreds do we need to add? Huh? Not 3. This is our starting number. We're decomposing 116. So how many 100s do I have?
Can we give a little hint? What?
Yeah, 1, right? So we move back over to our number line and we add 100. And so our new number is what? Choppin'. If I add 100 to 390, yes, we're doing a different number line by decomposing it. But right now I just want you to, just instead of write, I wanted you to write this down, but I want your eyes on me for this. So chop in. What's 390 plus 100? All we do is change our hundreds column. I don't need you saying you know it. Show me by raising your hand.
39.
Okay, so if we're adding 100 to 390, our new number is 490. Okay?
I got 5? Yes.
Oh, sorry.
I got 0.95. I got it right the whole time.
Okay, so we now know that our answer is equal to 490. The only reason why we wrote this second number line is was try to help and solve it. If you got this part down, that's what we need. That's the skill that we need. We're taking it a little bit further. Do you get it now? Yes, okay. Do you want to try another one to solidify it in your mind?
Yeah.
Let's try another one, guys.
I put 4.
We're gonna stick with addition right now.
Miss Bates.
Yes.
I got the answer correct because I put them in standard form and next I added them.
That's awesome. That's a really good strategy, Jazz. All right, let's start with a new number.
Yay! I love math.
David, did you just have a light bulb go off
No.
in your head? Because all of a sudden you were like, oh, I get it. Yes? That's awesome, bud. All right. Okay, let's start. I have my number line.
Oh yeah, making a number line.
We're making a new number line.
0.
I always start with 0.
264. That's what our number
Oh, wait.
is starting with. But we're starting backwards. What are you doing?
No, it's the same thing.
We're starting backwards.
No, nothing's backwards. It's the same way I wrote this one. If you would like, you can go ahead and add 264 right here. But it does not-
Last 2, 3, or 4.
It does not change the fact that our number that we start with is 264. Okay, I want you to write out the equation independently. What you're doing is filling out these 2 spots. What do those look like?
Okay, I need. My dad teach me a different way how to solve it.
Yeah, there's lots of ways to solve addition and subtraction problems. This is the way the state of Texas wants us to learn it right now. But we're gonna learn different strategies throughout the year. So if you, so David, if that way makes sense for you, do it that way. Can you show me that way real quick? Show me your thought process. Yep. Absolutely. Since you know how to do this way, always double check yourself with that way, because you got that way down. That's actually a 4th grade skill, man. That's awesome. But I also want you to try to understand it this way. So if you want to double check yourself, you already know what the answer is. All we're doing is making it, we're using place value to be able to solve it. But great job.
I did it, I think.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna start coming around. David, I want you to write the equation though this way. Can you write it? Leave what you have here, but write it horizontally.
This horizontally.
Okay, look how I wrote that equation. I want you to write it horizontally. The equation that your sentence stem at the bottom. That's what I'm looking for. Guys, when I come around and check, what I'm looking for is that you know how to take this number line and put it in equation form.
I did that. Or I did it. What's your mask on, Ruben? No, bro.
Very good. You just got those flip flops, so our first number is going to be over here. It's 264. You still come up with the same answer, Balkis, but with the way that our number line says, it says to start with 264. So, Frankie, you see how I have the equation up there? Oh, okay, so go ahead and just fill those numbers in. Ashton, can I write something on your paper real quick? Do your equation first. Perfect, go ahead.
Nice, that's how you get the answer if you add them all together.
Wesley, you gotta do this problem. All right. What is the first number in my equation, Ashley? 264. Okay, what am I adding to 264? Balkis? 122. Now there's many ways to solve this. We're gonna start with the number line, and I see a lot of you are actually adding it horizontally. That is, if that makes sense for you, do that. Okay, but let's go ahead and decompose our second number. We always start with our second number. Our first number should be our biggest number, our greatest number, our largest number. You may not use my pencil sharpener. That's why I have a sharpen, non-sharpen. I will be the one to sharpen the pencils. Go ahead and just put it in the non-sharp bin and grab a sharp one. So let's decompose 122. What is this column? It's my ones. What column is this? Okay, so I have ones, tens, and hundreds. How many are in my ones column? Esmeralda? 2. How many are in my tens column? How many are in my tens column? Ashley? 2. 1, 2. How many are in my hundreds column? Jazz?
1.
Wesley, I need your eyes up here. Feet down. Eyes up here. All the way on the ground. Jacob, eyes on me. Frankie, eyes on me. We're solving it right now. Lola, I know, but I want your eyes on me so that we can help solidify what we're doing, okay? So, if I was to draw a new number line and add those numbers the way that I decomposed it, I'm still going to get the same answer that I did over here. I'm just using a different strategy to be able to find it. So I start with my 264. How many are in my ones column? Roxy?
2.
2. So I add plus 2. My new number is what? Wesley, what's 2 plus 264?
480.
Nope. 2 plus 264.
408.
260.
200. 264.
That's the number that we started with. What do we do?
266.
266.
Oh yeah.
Okay? I've done my ones. I'm moving on to my tens column. How many tens am I gonna add? Ashley?
2.
2. So I can do plus 10, plus 10. What's 266 plus 10? Eyes on me. 266 plus 10. Frankie. What's 266 plus 10?
7. 2, 7.
Perfect. So I have 276. What's 276 plus 10, Jacob?
286.
Okay, very good. 286. I've done my tens now. I'm on to my hundreds. How many hundreds do I add, Ruben?
1.
I add 1.
And then
Okay, what is 286 plus 100? Wesley?
386.
386.
Is that the answer? I got the answer correct.
So our answer is 386. Now,
Yes.
okay, there is quite a few of you who are stacking their numbers on top of one another. Hey, whoop, guys, eyes on me. To help make sense of this, I'm gonna go ahead and model that on the board because I see a lot of you using that strategy. And if it makes sense and you're getting those right answers, use that strategy, okay? Hold on. So if I have 264 plus 122, I add this column first, which is, what's 4 plus 6, David?
7. Oh, 4. 8. Wait.
What's 4 plus 6? Oh! Good job doing it in your head. What's 4 plus 2?
4, 5, 6.
6.
You went so fast, babe. 8. The other one is 8. And 8. And the other one is 3. See? 3.
Okay, sounds good. I'll send it right now. Thank you. All right, Ashley, you're heading out. We'll see you back in a little bit.
Where's she going?
She's going to, we don't know. Ashley, if you want to share, you can. If not, we'll see you back in a little bit.
Yeah, accidentally moving the room.
I know, and I caught myself, and I said Ruben. But thanks for holding me accountable, because we know that Ruben likes to be called Ruben or Ruben Tripp.
Yeah.
Thanks, David. All right, what's 6 plus 2? Roxy.
6.
Ruben?
8. I got the
And what's 2 plus 1? Roxy?
3.
3. Did I get the same answer?
Yes.
Yes.
186 is our answer.
Okay, raise your hand if this strategy makes more sense in your brain.
Me.
Okay, then keep using that strategy. Raise your hand if this strategy makes more sense.
Me.
Okay, David, does this strategy make more sense than this strategy?
Yeah.
Okay, then keep using that strategy.
Miss Bates, how I did it, I just looked at the number and I just added the hundreds and then the tens and then the ones.
So you use that strategy, just did it a little bit backwards, and that's totally fine too, because sometimes it makes more sense in my head too.
Miss
Yeah, and then I got the 3 whenever I got the hundreds.
Perfect.
I just added them. I didn't even use anything. I just added them.
I just got it. I don't know.
Can we keep lunch now?
I'm just kidding.
No, we eat lunch in 40 minutes. All right, I am going to actually have you do a worksheet, and then I'm going to do some more reading DRAs.